All That Bugs, a blog about stupid people, stupid places, and stupid things. Written by noted stupid person Jack Scalfani. Thursday, January 29th, 2009. Hospital bill from hell. Okay, to save time and space on this blog entry, I am going to tell you a Reader's Digest version of what happened. On October 10th, 2008, I woke up at 4:30 a.m. Half my body had no feeling. The right side of my entire body had no feeling whatsoever. It only lasted 20 minutes, but I went to the ER anyway just to be safe. The ER spent 4 hours running tests and taking blood, and they still didn't know why this happened to me. Great. Now I am getting frustrated and want to go home. They then try to give me 2 pills. One pill for my high blood pressure. I don't have high blood pressure. It was high because I was angry at the hospital's dragging feet on my diagnosis. And one pill for my stomach so it doesn't get upset over the blood pressure pill. As you can guess, I didn't take either. They tell me that they are going to run 3 more tests today, and they're going to admit me into the hospital. They also said that they will be moving me to a holding area until they can find me a bed. I might be there for a few hours until a bed opens up. So they finally get me into a room around 4 p.m. I don't want to spend the night. That would mean being woken up every 3 hours to give blood, which by the way was not going to happen even if I did spend the night. So I asked my doctors to review the tests before they went home for the day. I was hoping that I could possibly be released before left the hospital. This way I could sleep in my own bed. Thankfully, everything checked out good, and they released me that night around 6:30 p.m. So here is the part that bugs me. I get an ER bill for $100 from Los Alamitos Medical Center. My insurance states that if I go to ER, I have to pay $100. But my insurance also says that if they admit me into the hospital, that I don't have to pay anything. So I tell them to remove the charge. They tell me 3 things to avoid admitting that they admitted me. 1, we didn't admit you. 2, we admitted you only for observation. 3, you weren't there for more than 24 hours. The beauty of this is that the more I fight this bill, the more the reason for the charge changes. I don't care if it was less than 24 hours, only for observation, or if the moon was blue that night. My insurance states, if I am admitted, then I don't pay. As for good old Pacificare, they are useless in this situation. They are not even standing up for me. All they said was, we paid our $20,000 already for your visit. Our part is done. And Los Alamitos is still sticking to the 3 poor excuses above, so I must take matters into my own hands. 2 days ago, I called Renee in the administration office, here's her number, and basically told her to stop running this scam on people. I told her to fix the bill. I told her that if I was a millionaire and I was on my deathbed, I still would not pay this bill of $100. She acted like she understood my frustration and said she knew what to do and would get back to me. Well, she didn't understand me. Instead, she had someone call me to continue to feed me a line of bad explanations on why I have to pay. By the way, did I mention I am still not paying that bill? Update, January 27th, 2009. So I called Renee back and told her my problem hasn't gone away. She said that she would talk to someone and would get back to me in a little while. As you can guess, she never called back. Update, January 28th, 2009. Hi, Renee. How come you never called me back? She fed me this line of, oh, I was waiting for a return call from the CFO who I left a note for. Yeah, right. Update, January 29th, 2009. Today I am beginning my lifelong relationship with Renee. I will call her every day for the rest of my life until she writes off that $100. I may even feel the love to call her twice or three times a day. When springtime gets here, my love may increase to every hour of the day. I sure hope she wants a new friend because she just got one. I will give you more updates on this hospital bill from hell as it develops. Update, January 29th, Part 2. I just called Renee. We are now old friends. I made her aware that I am blogging on this. She kind of laughed and asked me not to blog on this. I told her that about 1,000 people are following this on my blog and can't wait to see how this turns out. Renee said that the person I need to speak with is CFO David Vickers. He has yet to answer Renee on my situation, so I left him a voicemail just now. Let's see how long it takes for David to call me back. If you'd like to help me out, please call David at this number and extension for the operator and ask for David Vickers' office. If he's not there, please leave a message asking him to fix my $100 bill and that I should not be paying for it. Thank you. Update, January 30th, 2009. I finally got a hold of David Vickers. He still states that it's not an admittance to the hospital and that there is nothing he can do. He said that he has the explanation from Pacificare that shows that if it's just for observation, then the $100 is my responsibility. I have seen the paperwork and there is no part that I have seen that says that. So I asked David to provide a copy of what he saw. Well, Here replied to me that they were unable to obtain this because they are not the insured. Wow! I am back to square one. The doctor wrote out patient ER visit on the paperwork. Los Alamitos says that they are not associated with the doctors, and so they can't do anything about what the doctor wrote. Pacificare won't pay the $100 because they say the paperwork says outpatient ER visit. So my next step is the doctor. I can't believe this. I am not paying this bill. Update, February 7th, 2009. Since Pacificare isn't going to do anything because the hospital lied and put down outpatient, and since the hospital isn't going to change their wording, I filed a formal complaint with my insurance and I filed for an appeal. I explained that the hospital is lying and I want an investigation. This will take 30 days. I will update you all once I have an answer. If that doesn't work and I still have to pay it, I am going to ... not pay. Update, March 15th, 2009. Okay, my own friggin' insurance wouldn't help me fight this. I am so glad I will be leaving Pacificare soon. They should change their name to We Don't Care. I consulted with my lawyer and he just laughed. He said, Jack, I'm glad you have that much fight in you and I appreciate you standing up for what is right. Now pay the damn bill. So I did. When your lawyer won't even charge you, you know it's a lost cause. I live to fight another fight.